What is up? Happy Friday and welcome to Health Coffee Chat episode not quite sure. But yes, in this video, I want to talk about what the fitness industry doesn't do very well at. After being in this industry for the last decade and witnessing, working through my own gym, working in someone else's gym as well, and as a general observation within the fitness industry, there's a lot of things that the fitness industry does well, but there's a lot of things that it doesn't do very well. And I'm going to don the term fitness isn't healthcare. Fitness is not healthcare. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at fitness facilities in general, generally they attract fit and healthy people for the most part. If you look at a normal gym, a Globo gym, they attract people. That's how they're designed, essentially. They don't want people to return. So they attract people that are naturally personally motivated, who go to the gym. The rest of the time, that gym, they can only house 100 people at any given time, signs up 1,000 memberships, and they hope they never ever see you again. When it comes to functional facilities, or when it comes to micro gyms, CrossFit gyms, boot camp gyms, the F45s of the world, generally they sell fitness to people who are already involved in fitness, as generally speaking. Okay, so there's a lot of people out there that are doing nothing. And when we think in terms of what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to solve, and what most gym owners are trying to solve, is that they're trying to solve the world in terms of their people's health and wellness, one member at a time. But where I feel that people fall short, or facilities, or the fitness industry as a whole, is that they do not address the whole being or the whole individual. Is that they sell fitness, they sell a sweat, they sell getting stronger, they sell pushing intensity, all the rest, but very seldom do they sell the big picture or try and address healthcare from a fitness as a function for healthcare. And what I mean by that is that when we look at all these things, and you've probably heard me speak about it, and it's a constant reminder, is that we cannot look at our health. And I think everybody wants good health. We cannot look at our health in terms of a silo. So it's not essentially one block that says fitness, and I see it all the time. I see people in the gym that should be eating better, but they're not. And if they ate better, they'll probably get more out of their fitness and more out of their training. I see people in the gym who work on split shift, meaning shift work, but they are chronically fatigued, but they'll still go in the gym and they'll send it. They pride themselves in getting X amount of workouts in within a week, but they're still not getting their sleep factor. But then they improve their sleep, they will ultimately improve their training as well. And understandably so, everybody's different. If you've got small kids in the mix, and this is a period in your life that you aren't getting the greatest sleep, that is what it is. But if we're not prioritizing, we're not making it an important component to look at all areas of our life, it's going to make it a lot difficult as well. And circumstances obviously fall into their play. If someone's gone through a divorce, there's not much they can do in terms of their stress and how their relationships have gone, and how they manage that. So we can't say, hey, listen, but you've got to get your relationship right and blah, blah, blah. It's just the fact of the matter that some people will go through ebbs and flows of their life. And it's kind of like a good example of this is if you've got a whole bunch of tennis balls, each one serves a different function in your life, and you throw them up, guaranteed you're probably going to drop one, but as long as you don't drop all of them, that's fine. You can always pick that one up and add it to the mix. And a great friend of mine once said to me, he said that you can juggle these balls, and you can drop one, but just don't drop the same one 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row, 5 days in a row. So you can certainly just mix and match in terms of how you drop those balls, because we'll never get everything perfect all at once. So the real takeout in this video is that the fitness industry as a whole, 100%, doesn't do a very great job in terms of selling total healthcare or fitness as a function for healthcare. And again, the term fitness is not healthcare. You have to look at every aspect of your life. If you're not drinking enough water, but you're training very, very hard, it's not going to be conducive. If you're training very, very hard, but you're not eating well, it's not going to be very conducive. If you're training hard, but you're not managing your sleep, it's not going to be very conducive. So we have to look at all these factors, whether it's your relationships, how you feel mentally, how you feel. And a great example of this, and I just want to jump and chop and change it. The great example of this is that I was chatting to someone the other day, and they said to me, a lot of members come here because of their mental health or for whatever. And I said to her, 100%, I think it's great. It's great that people are coming for their mental health. I think it's an important component. But fitness shouldn't be a mask for other things. If that's the case, then they need to go and see someone, or they need to address the underlying issue. Is you can't always mask things. And I see people doing that, whether in various aspects of their life. They try and use fitness as a scapegoat for other things in their life, which is not the key here. Fitness as a function for healthcare is the most important thing. That's it for today, guys. This will be the last one for the week. Hope you have a lovely weekend, and we'll chat again on Monday. Take care. Love you. Ciao.